Now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Dan Hagan. We start tonight on the topic of childcare. The Department of Children and Families has recently awarded a grant to a Northwoods nonprofit. This is the first award of its kind for Oneida County to boost childcare options. Newswatch 12's Michael Lodeholtz joins us in studio and has more. Michael.
Thanks, Dan. Northern Wisconsin is a great place to live, but too often families struggle when looking for a care provider. Grow North Regional Economic Development Corporation is hoping to be part of the solution, and with this new grant.
And how big was it?
Oneida County has a major shortage of childcare slots, according to YMCA CEO Ryan Zelo.
It is a constant hustle and bustle.
According to Zelo, there is not only a shortage of slots, but a shortage of qualified caregivers.
Childcare in Oneida County and in the Rhineland area really is it's a challenge right now.
Childcare is not a new issue and has existed long before the pandemic, says Brittany Byer of Grow North.
Sometimes where there's 5 to 7 children for every slot available, which also really doesn't make it very easy, again, for individuals who live here or future families who are coming in to be able to quickly find and identify really good quality childcare.
The desperate childcare situation in Oneida County led Grow North to request and be awarded a Dream Up childcare grant of $75,000. Byer hopes these funds will help create a clear path forward.
We've been lucky that a partner of ours with Grow North Regional Economic Development was awarded a grant in order to look to stabilize and to grow childcare in Oneida County.
The funds will not be available for distribution until the fall, but Grow North and the YMCA are eager to start better planning the care for the youngest members of the Northwoods.
It's really about the youngest of our population that we bring up and we support and give them a safe space to learn and grow and thrive while their parents are off at work and providing for their family.
The grant will take effect and be funded starting this upcoming fall. Grow North is looking forward to finding a solution for the many families struggling to find reliable care providers.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Willer joins us now from our Weather Center. Jeff, kind of cool and windy today.
Yeah, a bit cool for late June, the average high being 78. Most of us did not do that today, but tomorrow will get closer, followed by some 80s back in the forecast later this week. Right now we're at 72 in Rhinelander, but there are warmer temperatures over there. They'll take their time getting over here, though, with highs back in the mid-70s across the area tomorrow. What's this? Well, these are thunder showers across far western Wisconsin. They're dying out as they move this way, but still, it's going to be a very cool sunset tonight as the sun kind of beams over these clouds this evening to the west, but they may produce a sprinkle along and north of Highway 8. Most of us will stay dry tonight, but that's not the main event. That's over here. That arrives tomorrow about midday. That could bring us some potential for some severe weather tomorrow after a few early morning showers. About this time tomorrow evening, we could get some severe weather across our area. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. A pocket, a couple areas of light rain are possible with low temperatures down near 52. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
This morning, a Minocqua waste management station burst into flames. A fire broke out in the main processing building. A neighbor near the waste management station says he heard an explosion before noticing smoke coming from the area. 19 fire departments responded with close to 50 different trucks and 150 different firefighters. Minocqua Fire Chief Luke Taylor said a truck dumped hot material into a building, which set other material on fire. The fire is contained, but authorities are still on site cleaning up the scene. President Joe Biden signed a bill into law today that'll help keep school children fed throughout the summer. The bill was supported by Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin. It extends funding for communities to provide children healthy meals this summer and provide support to schools and daycare providers to keep food stocked despite supply chain concerns. A staff member with the Eau Claire School District said ending the funding would have put schools in a tough position.
I think that there is going to be some strain, and that could be looked at two different ways. I mean, families that are still struggling based on leftover stuff happening from the pandemic might make enough money where, on paper, applying for the free or reduced meals based on income, they would not make that cutoff, but still could use that assistance for just everything going on.
The legislation will fully extend all waivers through the summer to allow meal deliveries and grab-and-go options for students, which many families have relied on during the pandemic. The overturn of Roe v. Wade has caused outrage and happiness. A local church celebrated with a gathering this weekend. Pine Grove Church in Rhinelander put on a celebration of life at Hodag Park late in the day Sunday. They welcomed other churches, including Northwoods Baptist Church, with Pastor Ed Foster.
Our church folks have been very involved in the New Dawn Pregnancy Center, and we're just thrilled that we have another opportunity here to see families thrive and children be born.
Advocates young and old were there for a brief service and picnic that followed, including a newly married couple.
Just seeing everyone come together is pretty remarkable and pretty cool, and being able to, like you said, be a part of that and help support our church and the things that we believe in and care for is pretty remarkable.
Almost 200 people from various churches throughout town attended the service, which ended with a praise and worship music session. It's hard opening a business even when it is your passion. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you how a Rhinelander woman brought her dream to life. That's after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Have you heard the term fiduciary before? According to Investopedia.com, being a fiduciary means being legally bound to put your client's best interest ahead of your own. Did you know that registered investment advisors have a fiduciary duty to clients? But broker-dealers just have to meet the less stringent suitability standard, which doesn't require putting their client's best interest ahead of their own. At Bushko Wealth Management, all of our advisors are fiduciaries to provide our clients more peace of mind. Call us today or go online to schedule your complimentary review.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built Ford Escape with an available head-up display and pre-collision assist. And Ford Edge with available enhanced active park assist and intelligent all-wheel drive. Both are IIHS top safety picks. That's value built for America. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months only at your local Ford dealer.
$5,000 a year. That's the burden of Joe Biden's inflation tax on Wisconsin families. They can't afford it. From the grocery store to the gas station, we're all paying the price for Biden's massive deficit spending. Ron Johnson has the courage to say no to spending that is mortgaging our children's future. And his small business tax cuts help them compete and survive the pandemic.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
All right, the 4th of July is a week from today. How did that happen? Lots of folks are about to hit the roads and travel. Looking pretty good. Tomorrow, a couple of speed bumps in there, probably Thursday as well, followed by a good-looking weekend is on the way. All right, today, though, lots of sunshine. Temperatures back in the 70s, below normal. The average high being about 78. Most of us did not do that today, but it was sunny, so it felt nice, right? Although the air is very dry, a bit cool in places today. Right now, we're at 72 with the dew point there. Very dry air at 44, and the pressure is falling as low pressure is approaching. 76 for Wausau, a west wind around 6, and a dew point there of 42, and the pressure falling. Okay, so around the horn, look at, we're in the low 70s here, mid and upper 70s there, even a few low 80s across western Wisconsin today, where they're getting a couple of thunderstorms out there now, and those will begin to move in our direction tomorrow. Okay, so the average high is 78, the average low being 53, the record high 92 back in 1913, and look at that sunset later on at 8:51. All right, going forward temperature-wise, All right, so it's okay, right? The average high being 78, we'll be near that. 75 tomorrow, 77 for Wednesday, 81 for Thursday. And then here's our holiday weekend, looking like temperatures near 80 with lots of sunshine over the weekend. Okay, right now, though, there's no sunshine over here. Here's the arrowhead. There's a cluster of storms, and they're dying out as they run into that very dry air across our area right now. But still, a couple of these could hold together and bring a brief shower tonight. It's going to be a beautiful sunset as the sun kind of pierces through those clouds this evening, so get your camera ready for that. But that's not the main event. That's going to be over to the west of us. That will be in our backyards tomorrow, likely arriving as 2 waves of moisture. So tomorrow morning, here we are, a couple light showers around. Then we get a break in the action through midday, and then this thing right there, that's the front. That's going to bring us a round of potentially some severe weather tomorrow and drift across the entire viewing area. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow, if you're golfing or swimming or boating, just keep this in mind. Likely about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, there could be some severe weather across our area. Watching this entire region tomorrow for the potential for some severe weather with that gusty winds and probably some small hail in there. And also some very heavy rainfall. We're talking in some spots could see a quick inch of rain tomorrow as these things kind of rain themselves out across our region tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. A rogue thunderstorms can't be ruled out. Look for low temperatures down near 52. Most of us, if not all of us, will stay dry tonight. For tomorrow, though, not so much. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there. 2 waves, 1 early morning, 1 late afternoon. Late afternoon ones are most likely going to be the severe ones if they do go severe, with high temperatures near 75. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we get wet. Wednesday we dry off. Thursday we get wet. Friday we dry off. And then look what happens. There's the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, dry with temperatures near 80. Dan?
Jeff, a study finds the number of hurricanes decreased in every ocean basin except for one over the past century. The study found the annual number of global hurricanes, typhoons, and tropical storms declined overall by about 13% as the planet warmed during the 20th century. Scientists found the number of storms increased only in the North Atlantic Ocean. The lead researcher said the drop in frequency doesn't mean storms are becoming less of a threat, saying while there may be fewer tropical cyclones in the future, it is likely they will be more intense. He said global warming makes underlying conditions less favorable for the formation of cyclones, but when they do form, they are feeding on more energy from the warming atmosphere. Healthcare workers in Anago asked for better treatment today. They held a picket outside of the Langlade Aspirus Clinic. It started at around 4 o'clock today. Nurses and supporters brought signs and demonstrated their disappointment in the clinic. Many pointed to staff shortages, low pay, and a toxic workplace environment. The workers are hoping their demonstration will lead to change. The United States military is struggling to make its 2022 recruitment goals. According to multiple military and defense officials, every branch is affected by a record low number of recruits. In fact, this is the most challenging recruiting year since 1973 following the Vietnam War. Data obtained by NBC News reveals that the Army has only met about 40% of its enlisted recruiting mission so far this year. The U.S. Air Force is currently more than 4,000 below where it should be at this point. Also lagging behind the U.S. Coast Guard, only filling about 55% of its targeted 4,200 active duty recruits. And Space Force, the newest branch of the military, is likely to meet its goal, but only looks to recruit about 500 individuals. You don't see a lot of yoga studios in small towns, if any, but in Rhinelander, a new one just opened. Kelly Annenson started Embrace, which she calls a yoga, meditation, and healing arts center. She just opened in early June and says a lot of people have come in wanting to try something new. Kelly's business offers several classes in order to meet as many people's needs as possible. Kelly says most people can find a benefit in practicing yoga and meditation.
We're really focused on our external circumstances, and I wanted to have a space for people to come, to breathe, to arrive, to let it go, right? Because we get so caught up in the everyday cyclical thinking, living either in the past or in the future and not fully present with ourselves and in our relationships.
Kelly hopes to see her business expand in the future and to connect to more businesses in the community.
There's so many businesses, small businesses that I've been connecting and talking to about bringing that heartbeat back into our community and really joining together to do some some amazing events and some new things that we want to see happen.
The yoga studio is located on Spring Road, which is near Walmart in Rhinelander. It's a parent's responsibility to protect their child, but some brothers found themselves having themselves to be heroes. How two boys managed to save their dad from drowning. We'll break it down after the break.
CT's Deli, so many delicious lunch choices, including a poke bar. Let us make your rice bowl with all your favorite toppings. Take home specialty deli salads, dips, and even award-winning Bloody Marys to enjoy on your deck or boat.
Change it up and choose Dutch Boy from Menards. Get the best quality Dutch Boy paints at the best prices. Pick out the perfect color. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. And with Dutch Boy's easy opening, smooth pouring container, and no prep, no prime formula, transforming your home has never been easier. Save 11%. And all Dutch Boy paints now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
College is great, but it's not the best path for everyone. Careers in the skilled trades are good-paying jobs that are badly needed. That's why I expanded skills training, and I signed a bipartisan law to connect students and their parents to more information on apprenticeships in high-demand fields. Folks, our high school students need to know all their options when it comes to their future. It's the right thing to do for our kids and for our economy.
Attention, four-legged playful friends. At Paws & Claws, we have life jackets and water toys. Stop into Paws & Claws and treat your four-legged family member to some playful toys to get in the water with them. And always, swim responsibly.
Hi, I'm Katie from Featherstone Cabinetry and Design. When I want my local forecast from Minocqua, I go to WJFW.com and check my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts. CT's Deli, downtown Rhinelander, voted best outdoor dining spot and dog-friendly. Refresh with a signature summer drink, a blueberry basil lemonade. The afternoon delight menu features the largest selection of shareable appetizers in the area, available after 3 p.m.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Americans will have to dig even deeper into their pockets to celebrate this 4th of July. The American Farm Bureau Federation released a new survey Monday. They found the Independence Day cookout will cost Americans 17% more on average than it did a year ago. They report feeding 10 guests on average will cost nearly $70 this year, an increase of about $10 from 2021. The biggest price jumps come from beef products. 2 pounds of beef can cost 36% more. Chicken, lemonade, and potato salad have also seen an incline in prices. Experts blame inflation, supply chain issues, and the war on Ukraine for the increased costs. But not everything costs more. The prices for potato chips, cheese, and strawberries have actually dipped. It's still emotional for Brad Hassig to talk about the day he almost drowned in his pool in Alabama. And not just because he could have died, Brad is also overwhelmed with pride because his rescuers were his young sons. Lauren Harkson has the story.
He said, "Your boy saved your life."
You never know if you're ever gonna have to experience that.
It's an experience nobody wants to go through.
It was scary. It was really scary.
Brad Hassig swimming in his backyard pool with his 2 10-year-old boys, Bryden and Christian, and their friend, Sam Ebert.
I like to do breathing exercises. It's peaceful and relaxing. I love being underwater. I say the Lord's Prayer. When I'm doing this, it's kind of a meditation. I don't remember finishing it.
He usually sits kind of like he's meditating. I could see he was shaking a bunch, and then he just laid on his side. I told Bryden, Dad's not okay. Me and Sam dove into the water, and I got one shoulder and he got the other, and we just like dragged him to the steps.
Brad was unresponsive, and the boys sprung into action. While Christian ran to find help, Bryden started resuscitating his dad.
I first gave him CPR a little, and then I started giving him mouth-to-mouth, and then he started like throwing up foam and like salt water and like blood.
It was like I just got slammed on my side, and when I kind of came to, I'm coughing, just coughing up blood and water, struggling to breathe, and there's people everywhere. My one son was, just yelling, Daddy, Daddy, come back.
He was rushed by ambulance to Grandview's ER, where he was admitted to the cardiac ICU. He was released 24 hours later.
I mean, it's just emotions are just overwhelming you that your boy saved your life. There's no way physically that they should have been able to do what they did. They hadn't had training to do what they did, to act as fast, to run as fast, as far, to know to flag down somebody to call 911 while the other one's doing CPR on you. I mean, it's a God thing.
When he came home, that's got to be the happiest moment of my life. I probably hugged him 2 straight minutes, and I just didn't want to let go.
I love him, and I'm very proud of him and grateful. I'll be grateful for the rest of my life.
This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basement-y in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
Hi, I'm Tammy from Arpin, and I came to see Dr. Scher with severe lower back pain and nerve pain, and I was also unable to walk or stand without any help. Many of my appointments, I needed to use a walker, and I was having a hard time even getting to his appointments riding in a vehicle. He was able to get me moving again, doing the things I love to do. I was able to get rid of my walker. I was able to ride in a vehicle longer than an hour. I am forever grateful to him and his wonderful staff.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Traffic is horrible. Great. Time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Beautiful home in Lake Talmock, Wisconsin includes pole building, blacktop drive, and home generator. Being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Jeff, I want my July 4th to be a very particular kind of day.
Okay, like what?
Today, I want to say just doesn't cut it.
So a week from today, you want warmer?
I want warmer.
Today was 72. You want like 80?
I want like 80, 85.
More humid?
No wind. Perfect for jumping in the water. Today, I did not feel like jumping in the water.
And fireworks are expensive. I spent a lot of money on fireworks this year.
Do I dare ask how much?
No, I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
Let's go to the graphics out there now and show you temperatures, though. They're getting up there, 72 in Rhinelander. But again, that's below average. The average high being 78. Most of us, not all of us, did not do that today. But tomorrow, we'll get a little closer. There's a couple thunder showers back off to our north and west. The first batch there is is dying out, make for a beautiful sunset. The one behind that, though, that's going to bring us some showers and storms tomorrow. The storms later in the day tomorrow could bring us some locally heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and probably some small hail. And then, yeah, it gets good, right? Look at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4th of July, looking at temperatures near 80.
Tell me when to stop. $100? $200?
Higher.
We'll have to find out more another time. They are getting pretty expensive. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6.
They are.